Hello everybody, welcome to my second episode of the 2014 Formula 1 season here, as I preview and review every race from the 2014 Formula 1 World Championship. This one will be previewing the Malaysia Grand Prix this weekend. So Malaysia, Sepang, nice circuit, I like it. It's very fast and slow. It's a bit medium to high speed corners. Two long straights and two DRS zones. Of course, one of them will be here, as you can see there, and the second one will be, of course, here as well. And this is obviously F1 2013, but the DRS zones will be in the same area. 15 corners, 3 sectors, 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, it's going to be a very good and interesting race, I believe, this year. So I'm going to go through each season as I can. I'll go through the seasons that had interesting moments in them, starting with 99 all the way up to 2012. So starting with 1999, the first race here was the penultimate race of Formula 1 World Championship that year. It saw the championship fight go to Suzuka, which was the next race after this. The fight was between Irvine and Hakkinen. Irvine, of course, won that race, and it was the first race back for Michael Schumacher. Yeah, Michael Schumacher returned to the Formula 1 paddock in Malaysia 1999. So that was Irvine's last ever Formula 1 race victory here. He's won in his most successful year, 1999, where he just missed out on the championship. Then in Suzuka, Japan. The second race here is in 2000, which was won by the eventual champion that year, Michael Schumacher, who won the title the race before in Japan. But not much to talk about for that year. 2001 again. 2001 was a good race. It's on the classic race. I saw it on the classic races on BBC Sport. If you want to see if it's on there, I believe it is on there. I did watch it. It was a great race, 2001, because it was it started dry, it then started raining, and then I think around here, I believe it was around here, the two Ferraris went off. So. And it was raining at that point, and they came from the back of the field to win the race that year at a 1-2. 2002, not much to talk about there. I think Ralf Schumacher won that year, but it was not much of a interesting race. 2003 was another interesting talking point. Then the 2007 World Champion, and one of the most likeable characters on the F1 grid at this present moment in time, Kimi Raikkonen won his debut race here in 2003 in McLaren. It was his first win of his F1 career. That would be the first of many. 2004, yeah, not much to talk about that year. 2005, again, not much to talk about. Not much to talk about now. Really in Sepang until 2009, which was a very interesting Formula 1 race. I can tell you that, because at the start of the race it was dry, and then it obviously it started raining mid-race, and it was called off halfway through. Jenson Button won the race, of course, and I think 2009, of course, is on the classic races on BBC Sport. So on the BBC Sport website, if you go on there and you go on the classic races, you'll see the 2009 Malaysia Grand Prix. It was one of the greatest races I've seen. It started raining halfway through, and Jenson Button ends up winning the race. If you do want to watch that, I won't give too much away from that one. 2010, yeah, not much there from round 3, not much. 2011, not much, but it's not 2012, but 2013. The biggest talking point in the Formula 1 year of 2013, and always to be remembered is the infamous call on Seb's car. Does he understand what it means? Multi 21. Yes, Multi 21. Hold station behind your teammate, car number 2, in front please of car number 1. But halfway through, Vettel thought, nah, I'm not listening, forced his way through and ended up winning the Grand Prix, which I thought was wrong from Sebastian. It should have been Webber's race, but if it's Formula 1 racing and if team orders weren't allowed, then of course we all know who would be the race winner of that day. Vettel said he didn't understand what Multi 21 meant. I think that's what Vettel said, unless it's not what Webber said, but I think Vettel was the one who said he didn't understand what Multi 21 meant, but we all knew, I believe, in another race, not long before that, Vettel and Webber both got the call of Multi 1-2, which was to help Vettel, and Vettel said yep, he understood, and he went on with it. So obviously Vettel was obviously lying that he didn't understand what it meant, because he did know what Multi 21 meant. Preparation for this year. Obviously Rosberg's the race winner in Australia, so obviously, okay, that was not my fault. Rosberg the race winner in Australia, try and keep his title lead. I think he can, but I think this is going to be Hamilton's race. We haven't had many British winners in Malaysia. I don't think we've ever had a British winner in Malaysia, actually. Trying to think. If we have, I hadn't known. Let's just let Webber through here, because I'm going to try and have a piece of fun. Come on, Seb. Multi 21, mate. Come on. Let him go. For God's sake. Sebastian. Multi 21. Multi 21, Seb. Do you understand what that means, Sebastian? Multi 21. This is silly now, Seb. Come on. But yeah, I think this will be Hamilton's race this year. I think Hamilton might get this one. He's got the car, he's got the ability. I think he just has the power over Nico to get it. Obviously, in Australia we didn't see the full potential of the Mercedes. I think the Mercedes has got the car this year to take the title. With quite a few races to spare, but I think McLaren have got the ability to stop the Mercedes car in 2014, but it's just when and where they will do it. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting to watch. Malaysia, we expect rain in the race, so we're expecting rain all weekend, so maybe oh dear, maybe Malaysia is going to be a fun race. I hope it is. I do like the Malaysian Grand Prix circuit. It does for a few good races in the pack, so maybe Malaysia will be a fun race to watch. Now, McLaren prediction: top 6, both cars. I think they can do that as long as Jensen avoids his the front part of his car falling off again. Considering that's what happened in Australia. Also for Red Bull's appeal, I think they'll win it. I do. I really do think they'll win it because of the. I believe the sensor was faulty. That's what my friend obviously talks about in his vlogs, and I'll give you his YouTube name after this, if you want to go and see his, he talks about everything from this team onward now, Red Bull. I'm a McLaren fan, of course, so I'm gonna do all the races from the whole field, not just Red Bull, so it's including Red Bull and the rest of them. So that is my Malaysian Grand Prix preview. Let me just see if I can stay ahead of Webber here as I go into the final hairpin now. Can take the flag to win the Malaysia Grand Prix. But yeah, that's my Malaysian Grand Prix preview. I'm sorry there was not much in it this time. I've been running a bit late with the sleeping patterns have messed up recently. I fell asleep at 5 PM yesterday and I didn't wake up till 4 AM this morning, so thought I'd get it now out of the way for you. But yeah, that's my Malaysia Grand Prix preview. I will bring you a proper full-length preview for Bahrain. It will be a Bahrain preview and a Malaysia Grand Prix review. So that is my preview for this weekend's Grand Prix, starting on Friday. Practice 1, of course, starts at 2 AM UK time. This is live on BBC and Sky F1 for everyone who's interested in that. The race will be about 5 AM, I believe, 5 AM or 6 AM, one of them two for the race. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting, and for the YouTuber that talks about Red Bull racing, his YouTube name is Dr. Red Bull. So go ahead, watch his videos if you're interested in the Red Bull side of things, the reigning World Formula 1 champions. And I'll see you next time for the Bahrain preview and Malaysia review. See you then. Bye bye.